And just like that, I'm back. Y'all, I'm just putting it out there now before we get started. If any of the songs that I'm about to listen to make me want to cry, I'm gonna throw something. I try not to be a violent person, but I'm at that level. It is way too early in the morning to want to cry. So please, whoever is listening, no. I genuinely cannot any longer. Anyway, now that I had my small breakdown, hi. Are you ready to go? I think that you are. So let's go ahead and do this. Ready? And action. Hi everyone and welcome back. Again. You guys, I am so excited to be back yet again with another SHINee reaction. Now, for those of you who are wondering why I'm being sarcastic, I am not being an asshole. No. For those of you who don't know, I'm in the middle of an album listen. I'm gonna link part 1 up in like the thing at the top for you to click on so you can watch it, because you guys, they do connect with one another. Unless you just want to see specific songs, then you can kind of do what you want. But yeah, you guys, I am actually in the middle of listening to their first full-length album, and so far, so good. It has been amazing, but it's also made me want to cry. I'm not happy about that, but every song so far has been really amazing. If you have not watched part 1, I highly suggest doing so. I got emotional. Shit happened. Anyway, so we are on part 2 of the album listen. Now, for those of you who did not watch part 1, the first full-length album from SHINee contains 12 songs. I literally just went 12. I only have 10 fingers. Anyway, let me stop. It contains 12 songs. 2 of which I've already heard, so I went ahead and pulled that out of the equation, which left me with 10 songs. Now, for those of you who don't know, YouTube is kind of an asshole when it comes to album listens. It only lets you do so many songs within a video it only lets you do so many songs within a video before it blocks the video completely. Now, in order to avoid just chopping the video to completely nothing or having to splice and then do exactly what I'm doing, I decided to do this. Basically, I am uploading the video into sections, which means there will be so many songs within each video. If you guys only want to hear certain songs, then you can click as you may until you find which song you're looking for. But I do have to do this. It's easier on me, but the upload process is going to take a long time. So if you guys are waiting for a specific part that you have not seen yet, I apologize. Between the internet and then just the high volume on YouTube as it comes to uploading, it does tend to slow down and it takes a while. So if you guys are not seeing this video on Sunday, but rather Monday, I apologize. I'm going to try to be better about it in the future, but today I kind of just suck, and yeah. Anyway, let me rewind. You guys, so in this video I am listening to 3 new songs. The first one is going to be Graze. The second one is Last Gift, and then the last one is going to be Best Place. Now, as I've said, I can't deal with any more emotional songs. Other than the SHINee World 1 from part 1, everything else within that video has been very emotional, and I've wanted to cry through almost the entire thing. I'm not okay right now. I'm really hoping that I get just a fun song, or one that's just not about like heartbreak. That's all I want. I don't think I'm gonna get it though. But yeah. Anyway, let me do this. Let me get everything set up, because you guys know I never do. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start. Volume's good, and yeah. Excuse me. I just had strawberry milk. I'm getting like hiccupy. Yeah. Ready? Let's do it. another heartbreak song, but I just went and it took me by surprise.
You gave me a heartbreak.
Okay.
Come on.
That sounds so good. I'm gonna pause. I know I just started. I apologize. I felt like I need to say something because I feel like I don't talk about Onu enough. You guys, for those of you who don't know, I love a good leader, and he is just that, but I feel like I don't compliment his vocals enough, and that kind of makes me sad. But he has such a pleasant voice to listen to, almost a voice that kind of just sounds very like soft and inviting. I don't know how to quite describe it yet. I feel like I haven't really dived deeper into his sound, which I need to do, but he has such a graceful voice. Grace. Get it? No? Okay. Anyway, let's go back. This reminds me of the last song. Is this just a continuation? I feel like I'm just watching like a saga like go through the ropes, and it reminds me of the last song, just like not a happy ending of the last song.
나 홀로 생각에 잠기다 바람이 되어 스쳐간 너의 모습에 눈물이 나. Try thinking about me even any thought about me. The times we stay together like lovers cry. I still love you. Seems like I should forget you, but when I see the picture that we do together, I can never forget you. 뭐가 못한 거니 너의 그 사랑보다
point out that I know I'm pausing. I'm gonna rewind just a little bit. Can I point out that I like that below the harmonization you can hear Minho's rapping. It's light, but it's there, and it kind of just adds that little layer to the song that makes it amplified in feelings and stuffs, that it makes sense. But you get what I mean, right? So heartbreaking though. So I definitely feel like this song somehow tied in with the last song, maybe as like a prequel to it, because this song gave me the feel of, for those of you who didn't watch part one, the last song that I listened to talked about basically like that friend, that person that you have in your life that you just love so much, and you watch them go through a horrible relationship and you just know they can do better and you know that you can give them better. This song just reminds me of what happens before that breakup, that you watch them drift further apart from you as they get closer to this person, and they start to change because of the person that they're with. Because it happens, people adapt to the people that they're with, and unfortunately they do change, and sometimes not for the better. And that's what this song just puts into my head, watching that person that you love so much change into the person that they're not. And it's kind of heartbreaking, but it has so many emotions tied to it. Why? It was really good, you guys. I feel like this entire album so far has told a story. And obviously it's a story of heartbreak and love, but it's still a story nonetheless. It's something that everyone goes through, and I feel like so far every single song, maybe not necessarily SHINee World, but every song past that, I feel like anybody can find one to relate to and tie into their own lives. It's a beautiful album so far. It's very heartbreaking though. Yeah. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and just pop right into the next song. The next one is called Last Gift. I'm just gonna say it's gonna be a R&B, early 2000s, late 90s feel. That's what I'm getting from this album, and I'm just gonna stick with that because there is no sunshine for me right now. I just want to cry. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the next one. I wasn't wrong. I love the sound of the piano.
눈이 뜨기조차 싫었어 솔직히 믿기지 않았어.
I'm just gonna pause for a second. I'm sorry, the song literally just started. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I've said this in the last video, but I'm gonna say it again. Getting to witness Taemin's progression, because we know in the beginning when they first debuted, he got very, very few lines, and if he did get any, they usually were overlaid with someone else's vocals to help him because his voice hadn't developed yet. And he's worked so hard, and getting to hear that progression and his voice strengthen has been so beautiful. And it's just I may be a baby within the fandom, but I am so happy to be a part of it, to get to see this. Damn it, I don't get emotional, Caitlin. Jesus. Okay, anyway, rewind.
눈이 뜨기조차 싫었어 솔직히 믿기지 않았어 마지막 헤어지자는 인사는 낯설기만 하니까 터지는 한숨만 자꾸 뱉어 두려워 가슴이 맺혀 한마디 예고 없이 이별 건네는 널 어떻게 믿어 I don't know why I can't move on 발걸음이 떨어지질 않아
Oh!
발걸음이 떨어지질 않아 거짓말 같아 오늘 하루 돌려받은 마지막 선물 이별인가. 나만의 추억들일까. 영화 한 장면처럼 널 만났던 기억이 날 놓지 않는지 나만 아픈 건지. I don't know why I can't move on. 네가 다시 돌아올 것 같아. 혹시 지금쯤 후회 중일까. 움직일 수 없어. 너에게 기뻐진 감지가.
I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm cool, I'm cool, I'm cool. My nose is running because I'm starting to cry. That's fun. By the way, none of you warned me about how emotional this album was gonna be. You guys suck. I may love you all, but you guys suck. None of you warned me. You're all on my list. Yeah. I stopped it early. I can't with the piano. There's something about the fact there's some, okay, and I swear to you, anytime a piano or a violin is brought into a song, my emotions just skyrocket and I can't control myself. It's ridiculous. This song is no exception. This song, it told such a heartbreaking story. Okay, you guys, anytime a piano or even a violin is incorporated into a song, my emotions automatically jump to 100 because there's just something about them, the way that they sound, that bring out just like the tears within me. It's kind of ridiculous. This song told such a heartbreaking story. Now, as someone who's never been married, I've never been engaged, I can't speak firsthand, but the pain that someone must feel when they receive, you know, an engagement ring or a wedding ring back, it has to just tear you apart inside. To have the last gift that you'll receive from someone, a piece of that, like, that's a piece of your heart you're receiving back. The last gift that you get is your heart, and then a separation, and it's heart-wrenching, but it tells a story. And again, this is something that someone can relate to. This is something that may help someone get through that pain that they're currently feeling. Granted, this song came out in, I want to say like 2008, maybe 2009, or this album did at least. Even today in 2020, there is someone that could really use this song to help them get through whatever it is they're currently getting through. That aspect, I think, is beautiful. It's just, it's a heart-wrenching thing to think about. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna get to the next song. So the last song within this video is gonna be Best Place. I am assuming it's gonna follow course with the rest of them, and I'm just gonna get like punched in the heart again. I don't know at this point. I really need a fun video once this is all done. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of emotionally drained. Yeah. Anyway, let's go for Best Place. Hopefully you're gonna be not so sad. A little happier. It's a little woo. Ha. That's cute. God, he has the best I want to say vocals and voice at the same time, and it came out vocal. He has the best voice, hands down. One of the best voices I have ever heard in K-pop in general. Maybe just in general. His vocals are top tier. It's ridiculous. Oh, I love him. Okay, I don't know what that sound was. I said this in part 1, I think. I don't know anymore, but I'm gonna say it again. You guys know how much love I have for Key. He is slowly becoming just one of my favorite people, not just within SHINee, but with just in general. And getting to hear him sing, he has such a beautiful singing voice. It just okay. Do you hear how like light his voice sounds? You not only have what I think, okay, you guys, so I'm still becoming associated with their vocals. I feel like I'm getting better at it because they are becoming very distinctive when you listen to them. They each have a different tone. Sometimes I do mix two of them up only because they sound slightly similar, but in other aspects they don't. But so that's why I'm starting to get better distinguishing two of them. But it sounds like not only do you have the main line, but you have Minho in the back as well as Jonghan singing in the back, so it's blending together. And it's creating something that just... something that I feel would suit anybody if you're more into the beautiful vocals, or if you want like that deeper bass, like rap. It has it there still. So it can appeal to really anyone. Yes. Why is every song on this album so sad? Again, I feel like this told a story that after you break up, that even when you separate, and even when the person that you had loved so much begins to talk about your past so nonchalantly, as if, you know, it's just now a part of them. It doesn't quite hold that same weight that it once did. Even if you do, it's very heartbreaking. It's like, no matter what, you are always going to be a piece of me. You're always going to be like that safe spot that I can go to. Even if I'm not quite that person for you, you're still that for me. I believe that I am still the best person that you can be with. I believe that I am going to be that person that's going to treat you how you deserve to be treated, and I'm going to be that person that's going to love you the way that you deserve to be loved. And that's a heartbreaking fact to just accept, that even if it's over, there's still so much love and devotion that you're having for a person who doesn't quite hold those same feelings for you anymore. And to know that, it's just it's heartbreaking. Again, this album, I feel like every person on the planet can connect in some way to one of these songs, because we've all been through heartbreak. We've all had that time where we just felt so alone after something happened, and I feel like this album is perfect to give that person that just needs something to connect to. Does that make sense? This is definitely like an early 2000s just like breakup, heart wrenching, I took it out and stomped on it in the dirt album, and it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's making me so sad. I'm exhausted, but so far so good. I'm trying to remain strong and get through this for you guys. I believe I only have 3, maybe 4 songs left. I'm hoping it's only 3 because I don't feel like I can deal with a whole lot more right now. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get a happy song somewhere along the line. I really don't think we will, but I'm gonna cross my fingers and hopefully we'll get there. Anyway, so far I've loved this album so much. Each song is just, it holds a different weight, and you can't really compare them. I mean, you could, but you shouldn't, because they're both amazing. Other than that, I feel like that's all I have to say. I feel like I've kind of just gone over everything as each song has progressed. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this part. I hope you watched part 1. If not, I completely understand. It's probably a long ass video. Yeah. Either way, thank you for joining me. You guys, we still have 1 part left, so hopefully you'll join me in that as well. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a splendid day or night, depending on where you are in the world and when you actually watch this video. And yeah, I will see you guys in part 3. Bye guys, love you, peace. Bye.